folks. This is Happy Little Dinosaurs. This is a very straightforward game, but you're basically trying to do one of two things. You're trying to be the last dinosaur alive. This is a 2 to 4 player game. Trying to be the last dinosaur alive, or you are trying to make it to the end of the track, which is basically escaping all of the crazy stuff that's going on. It is a game that pretty much explains itself. Some of the order of things is fairly important, but you're going to pick one of your dinosaurs here. If I'm the bad luck Brontosaurus, you open up this thing here. Here's where your disasters are going to go. Here's your point track. You're trying to make it all the way up to 50 to escape and win. And then this is going to tell you different cards, different disasters that come up. You have an advantage for some of them and a disadvantage for others. So you're going to have a handful of cards. Also, you have these fantastic little meeples. Like, these are super cool. One for each of them. You're going to have a deck of disaster cards with the purple back. So you've got one of these, and it says, you know, armed and dangerous. You've got, I think, 3-4 different colors. Meteor, this card acts as any type of disaster. That's bad. If you ever get one of each, so one blue, green, and red, you lose. Or if you get 3 of the same color, you lose. So that is bad news. But there's all sorts of different things that are going to happen here. And what you're doing is you are playing your cards. They've all got a number up here. Almost all of them have a number, and it goes up to 9. You're going to throw that number out there. So if I put a 9 out there, then I have a strength of 9, which means the lowest person is going to end up taking that. But there's a bunch of stuff that can happen. You've got this card here. Play this card. If you would add a disaster card to your disaster area this round, add that disaster to another player's disaster area instead. So you can just straight up lose and then say, well, I'm still just going to give you the disaster, and someone else could waste a nice card, that kind of thing. Score Sapper. Play this card during scoring. Subtract 2 points from any player's score that round. You've got all sorts of different things to play. Some of these, even with numbers, are going to give you some extra things. Disaster Insurance, Pet Rock. You may discard a point card from your hand and add its point value to your score this round. Flaming Chainsaw. During this round, all other point card effects are ignored. There's just a bunch. So you're wheeling and dealing and trying to stay away from as many disasters as you can and run as fast as you can. So the higher point cards you play, you also get to move up that many on the track, but everything can shift. There's somewhere you can trade the highest and lowest point values, so there's a lot that can happen. But if you're looking for a pretty fun themed game right here, really funny, very light game, that you can just pull out and play pretty easily with just about any group. If you are a heavy strategist, like I tend more to be, you might not like this game. I don't overtly love this game because of that. There's just a lot of stuff that can happen. You can have some great cards and just get absolutely destroyed because of some cards that other people have. It can be kind of frustrating, honestly, but if you have a light, happy-go-lucky, you just want to play a game, this and that, this absolutely could be a game for you. So I hope that with this nice little review, hopefully I've given you just a nice little touch and a taste of what this is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.